Can we just appear in there? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No doors for me. Back in here again. All right. I doubt we'll find anything in here, really, but I guess worth looking. So, this is the pressure exchange chamber.
No, this is the prep room.
Yep.
There are 2 levels. The actual pressure exchange chamber is downstairs.
How do you know that?
Well, she was in here.
Alice told me.
Oh, never mind. She wasn't in here. I thought she was.
She was one of the people who investigated this room.
Did you talk to her when you were waiting for us back in the warehouse?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's head downstairs then.
Good idea.
All right, let's see what we can find. Again, I'm not too confident that we're going to find anything in this room in particular, but you never know. But this is definitely not the first time we've been in here. We've actually been in here more times than I anticipated. So this is the real thing.
Seems like it.
Why do they have something like this here?
Well, this is just what Alice told me, but
apparently the pressure inside the facility was a lot higher than the pressure outside. I don't know. This whole thing just leads me to believe that they're not actually on Earth. But I don't know if that's the case because, like, why would you need to depressurize if you're just in a desert? That doesn't make any sense. That was part of a system designed to keep the virus from getting in. I don't know if I believe that. Maybe, but I still feel like that's a convenient scapegoat for why this is here. It did mean, however, that we'd need to go through a decompression process in order to get outside.
remember all those suits along the wall of the prep room?
Yeah, I sure do.
Those keep you from getting infected.
Is that
we won't
really
even
what
be
it
able
is?
to enter the pressure exchange chamber if we don't have them on.
Okay, I mean, I guess it all checks out on paper, but I'm not sure. I guess I gotta wait and see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Then that newspaper article was right?
Unfortunately, that seems pretty likely.
Okay. So, the air outside there is teeming with Radical 6?
Yeah.
Ew. Alright.
Something's been bothering me.
What's that, girl?
What is it?
Aren't you saying that if we put on those suits, we can go into the pressure exchange chamber and go outside?
Well,
right?
if the door opens.
Oh. No, we can't do that.
Yeah,
The door beyond the pressure exchange chamber is locked up tight.
of course it is. Damn it. Just one door between us and freedom?
Well, if you look at it that way, it's the same as the number 9 door.
That's true. Okay, yeah, but...
Whatever. We need to be focusing on finding that Excalibur.
She's so done.
Quark needs it.
He does.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, let's do it.
I'll go look around upstairs.
Okay.
You two take this floor, all right?
Alright. Got it.
Okay.
Let's look. Maybe we'll get lucky. And we haven't yet, but maybe. You never know. We looked everywhere we could think of, but turned up nothing. Eventually, I couldn't keep my mouth shut any longer. Hey, what do you think the deal is with this stuff about the world being infested with some crazy virus? A pandemic seems like it would make the news, but I don't remember hearing anything. What about you, Clover? Wait a minute. You mentioned it, didn't you? Back when Dio was asking questions. We were in the infirmary. It was right after Quark lost it.
Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Oh, I forgot about this.
Well, no. But
But... And then Alice said...
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
Right. So, what's the rumor she was talking about? I got the feeling that you and Alice were talking about the same thing. Oh, she's not gonna give it up. She never does. Are you, Clover? Listen, I picked Ally for you. You gotta trust me. Clover, what do you know? What are you and Alice anyway? I heard you guys belong to some sort of organization, but what is it? Clover was quiet for a long time. She bit her thumbnail and looked down at the floor. And then finally she lifted her head and met my eyes.
fine.
You're gonna tell me?
I think I can trust you.
Oh my god, girl, let's have it.
Just don't tell Alice, okay?
Oh, Jesus Christ, at 40 minutes, let's fucking go. All right,
Promise?
I promise, girl. Listen, you can trust me. Promise. Clover nodded and began to talk. I listened with rapt attention at a complete loss for words. Here is what she said. Alice and I are agents of the SOIS, which is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense. SOIS stands for Special Office of Internal Security, and we're an elite intelligence division that investigates potentially disruptive or dangerous elements such as domestic or foreign terrorists, radical political splinter groups, and religious organizations with extreme agendas that could pose a threat to the state or citizenry. Oh, so Tio. Our existence hasn't been made public, so there's only a few people who even know we exist. You're probably wondering how I even got involved. Bet you're wondering how I got myself into this situation. Well, it started when I met Alice. Oh, look! Hey, from 999. I told you that I played the nonary game twice before, right? Well, this was after the second time. So, about a year ago, we just escaped and we were all stuffed into this SUV barreling across the desert. And like I was driving. And that's when I saw her. Hell yeah, half naked. Alice. She was standing next to the road with her thumb out. And she was already working for the SOIS, and she'd been on her way to the building we'd been trapped in as part of her investigation. Oh, but like on the way there, her car had broken down. We offered to give her a ride, of course. After she got in, we started talking, and it turned out that Alice had gotten a tip that the terrorists she was after were in the building that we'd been trapped in. Well, we couldn't see how playing the nonary game had anything to do with the terrorists. But Alice had a suggestion. Maybe the two people who trapped you in there are the terrorists. That didn't seem very likely to us, but we were chasing after them anyway, so we decided to bring Alice with us. Wow, okay. Unfortunately, we didn't find them. Oh, so they never found... Okay. As far as we know, they're still out there now, on the run. Wow. Okay. Even now? Okay, I guess so. Anyway, we were taken back into SOI's headquarters and put into custody. I guess they thought that there had to be some kind of connection between us being kidnapped and the terrorist group that they were investigating. Well, but they must not have found anything because after a few days of questioning, they let us go. We all went home and returned to our lives. But... Oh, I thought there was a but. Oh, yes. But things didn't go back to the way they'd been. My mom got real worried about me and my brother since we'd gotten kidnapped twice now, so she hired bodyguards for us. How is your brother doing, by the way? I hope he's good. Oh, I haven't told you about my brother, have I? He's super awesome, for one. And, like, he was in both of the last two nonary games, too. So, anyway, we'd been grabbed twice. But the people behind the two nonary games were totally different. That didn't matter to my mom, though, so, like, after all of these huge men in black suits followed me and my brother everywhere, it was awful. We were always being watched. People would look at us funny because we were being followed around by a bunch of creepy-looking guys. Well, I couldn't stand it. Just when I thought that I'd finally be free, all that was waiting for me was another kind of prison. The only time I was really happy was when I was hanging out with my brother. So, like, we were talking it over one day and we decided to leave. Like, run away. So we did it. And after that, we lived on our own. I worked in a cafe and he composed music. Oh, it's lovely. He plays the harp and he started writing this kind of new agey music. It got kind of popular, so we didn't have to worry too much about surviving. Sometimes he'd play at little venues like coffee houses and stuff, and his fans would show up and listen to him play and cry. Or some of them would meet on their own and recite stuff for the book he'd written and play his songs. Isn't that dangerous for you to be doing that, though? Basically back into the public eye. I know that sounds kind of like weird and culty, but they just do that stuff on their own, okay? My brother doesn't have anything to do with it. Anyway, we did that for a while, and then one day Alice showed up. I need your help, she told us. And we need people who can do what you can do. She must mean the morphogenetic fields, because what else does Snake and Clover really have, as far as that, other than that. It has to be. So, we went to the location she gave us, and it turned out to be the headquarters of the SOIS, where they'd taken us after the second nonary game. Well, like, they put us in a room with about a dozen or so other people, who were all about the same age as us. A bunch of them looked familiar, too. It only took us a moment to realize how we knew each other. They were the kids from the first nonary game. No shit. Really? We were excited to see one another again, and we were all hugging and shaking hands and stuff. Bet June wasn't there, though, because of course they're on the run, right? And then Alice walked in. The whole room went quiet. She walked up to the podium and looked around the room, making eye contact with each one of us. Right now, a terrorist organization is preparing for a major attack. They plan to trigger a viral pandemic. If they succeed, they'll strike a massive blow against all of humanity, not just any one country. It's possible that we as a species will die out completely. We are doing our best to prevent this, but we need your help. You are what we call espers. You have the ability to access the morphogenetic field. We need that. Oh, I see. Guessing you don't know what any of that is, but basically we can do this thing that's kind of like telepathy. I mean, it isn't really telepathy, but that's probably the closest thing, alright? Espers can resonate their consciousness with another person through this thing called the morphogenetic field. The purpose of the first nonary game was to research that ability. So they kidnapped kids who had the potential to do it and threw them into the game. Alice had gathered up all the kids from that experiment. Well, I mean, it had been 9 years since it happened, so we weren't really kids anymore. Well, anyway, everybody she'd brought in was an Esper. That included me and my brother, of course. And I bet you think I'm just making all this up, huh? I don't blame you. It is pretty crazy. I mean, I wasn't even starting to forget that I could do that stuff. Oh, she was starting to forget, sorry. So, when I heard Alice's story, I was like, screw that. I was trying to move on with my life, and now some shady government creeps wanted me to use some weird ability that I had? No way. I wasn't even sure I could do it anymore. Some of the others felt differently, though, and they told Alice that they'd do it. It was a job, after all, and most people wouldn't turn down a salary like that. Oh right, I forgot to tell you. She told us how much they'd pay us if we helped. It was a lot. More wealth than you can imagine. But I was still totally against doing it. My brother told me he'd go along with whatever I decided, so I decided we were leaving. That does seem like Clover. A couple of days passed and Alice showed up at our apartment. She didn't waste time. The people behind the first nonary game might have been part of the terrorist organization Alice and the SOIS were after. Wasn't that, she asked, something that I might want to know more about? That got me curious. My brother, too. But, the cincher was what Seven said to us. Oh, Seven was there? Oh my god. He was one of the guys that got abducted with us for the second nonary game. She called him on her phone then and handed it to us. You guys are the only people who can do it. We don't know where Junpei is. He's gone off to travel the world looking for Akane. I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Please, just do me a favor and help Alice out. Wow, okay. Junpei, like Seven, another participant from the second nonary game. Akane, one of the people behind the second nonary game. Seven was a Japanese policeman, which is probably how Alice got in touch with him. Well, anyway, that did it. My brother and I agreed to join the SOIS. Wow! Holy shit! For the next couple of months, all we did was train. Half of the time it was general knowledge and technical skills an SOS agent needed, and the other half was learning to strengthen our Esper abilities. They'd actually known about Espers for quite a while and had a lot of techniques that helped us get better and stronger. Okay. After several months of hard work, we were finally ready for our first field mission. Mine was an infiltration. my brother stayed at the base so that I could relay information back through him. I was supposed to sneak into a research facility, posing as one of their workers, and use the morphogenetic field to transmit what I found back to my brother. But... uh-oh. Everything went wrong. It was a trap. The whole research facility was fake, and I got captured. Alice had to come and rescue me. I'd been sending information about the inside of the facility to my brother, and Alice used that information to come and find me. As soon as she got there, she picked me up and carried me out. I was relieved and happy to be alive and free, but I also felt ashamed and miserable. While she was carrying me back out, I started to cry. She was just so cool, and I wasn't. I wanted to be just like her. So from that day onward, I did everything I could to be more like Alice. Oh, I wonder if that, counts for why, her style is different, too. Oh, hi, cat. I have a cat visiting me. Excuse me. He was very hello? Are you concerned about the state of this? Me, too. Oh, sorry. Hi, bud. Oh, no, you can't come over here right now. I'm recording. Oh, no, but the cat is so interested in the story. You can come back in a few minutes, buddy. Aw. Sorry, guys. Our infiltration ended in failure, but we did manage to get something useful. In fact, we were able to figure out where their headquarters was. The directors decided that this... Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. He's like, you've been recording too long. I want pets. Buddy, this is an integral part of the story. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys can hear him. The directors decided that December 25th, 2028 would be the day that we strike. This time, I promised myself we wouldn't screw it up. I was finally going to get some answers about something that had been with me for most of my life. But then, on December 22nd, 3 days before the raid, Alice and I were attacked by people in gas masks while we were going over our plans. Oh boy. Sorry about the cat. He left. He got bored very quickly with the story. I'm not, though. And when you woke up, you were in the warehouse?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. This is so cool. Oh, Clover, to have it happen to you this many times, I mean, come on. All that talking seemed to have tired Clover out. She sighed and her long hair swayed as she moved. Hey, I've got a few questions.
What are they?
Well, first off, your powers, I guess. I'm guessing you can't use them right now.
Yeah.
Is that true?
I'm not really sure why.
Huh. Is there some kind of thing, like some kind of dampening field? Maybe what they're made out of or something? I don't know.
I've been sending my brother messages ever since I woke up,
But no response?
yeah.
Oh god, I hope that means something didn't happen to him.
If there was another Esper here, it could make me stronger. But that's just wishful thinking.
I was just about to ask about that. Are there any other people here using that? Because I did say that it's very likely maybe that someone here was using it. I mean, we know Clover has it, but I didn't know if anybody else did.
Wait.
What? What's wrong?
Well, if there's someone else who's stronger than me, then they kind of absorb my powers.
Is that true?
Maybe...
Is there someone else? Who could it be, though?
No, never mind. That's
here.
probably not it.
Oh, I don't think it's Sigma and Phi because instead of the fields, they have something else, right? They have the ability to remember some past jumps and timelines. So I don't think it's those two, but we can't rule out anybody else. It's probably not Alice because if she had the powers, she wouldn't be in the position she's in right now. So I'd probably rule those three out, but I don't know who else it could be. I mean, it could be anybody remaining. Maybe not Dio, but I don't know if it works for clones or not, or if that's part of their thing. Okay, so now we've got to figure out who that might be, if there is somebody. Right, whatever. I have some other questions, so moving on. I think I understand what Alice was talking about now. They were trying to spread that virus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so who are they?
Well, I can't tell you that.
Oh no. What? Why not? You told me all that other stuff, but this is too much?
Well, Alice would be mad at me.
Oh, I see. Well, I already told you that I wouldn't tell her.
But
She might be can't trust us with that information yet. I mean, I guess I get it. Fine. Let me rephrase. When are they going to do it?
well, if we knew that, we wouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
I suppose so. So you don't know?
No. All we know is soon.
Okay. But that could mean just about anything.
Yeah. It could be next week or next month or even next year.
Great, okay.
Or it could have happened already.
Yeah. Wait. You mean they might have already released the virus?
Wouldn't that make the most sense?
I think at this timeline, probably. Yeah.
Like, how about this room? Or that newspaper article?
Yeah.
And
And Cork.
the 3 people who were put in cold sleep.
Also this. Are you saying that you, me, and Alice were frozen and the pandemic happened while we were on ice? Well, was it them? Wait. No, that doesn't make sense. Nobody else has heard of Radical 6 either.
Maybe they're lying.
Maybe, but really? All 6 of them?
Well, if Kay really does have memory loss, then it's only 5.
Okay.
Quark is out too.
Yeah. So you're saying that Tenmyoji, Dio, Phi, and Luna are all lying? Well, I guess they are a little suspicious.
Right?
Well, okay, but and what's their motive?
For lying? How would I know?
Ugh. Well, then what's the motive for a terrorist organization to start a pandemic?
I heard it was something about purifying the unclean?
Oh, God, well, guess who that might be. Purifying the unclean?
Oh,
Oh, you weren't supposed to tell me that, were you?
unclean,
What's that mean?
unclean,
What, hello?
unclean,
Yeah.
unclean.
What? What are you doing?
Shut up. Just hold on a minute.
Okay.
I'm this close to remembering.
Okay. Okay.
Unclean, clean, een.
What? What the fuck does that mean? She leapt up suddenly excited.
Neostigmine.
What about it? That's the second time we've heard of it. Neo, what?
Did you forget it already? I'm talking about this stuff.
Yeah. As she spoke, she pulled something out of her pocket. The thing that we found in the safe. Yeah. It was the injection gun complete with a vial of medication. Oh, right. I remember that. It was in the safe in the treatment center, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't have any idea what it was, though, so I gave it to you.
Exactly.
Are you saying that you've heard about this neostigmine stuff before?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think this is a
I
real
just
medicine.
remembered.
I think neostigmine is real, is it not? I'm almost positive that it is. You remembered?
My brother told me about that.
Is that right?
Neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor.
Okay, well, I didn't know that part, but what does that mean?
That means it's a sort of antidote for tubocurarine.
Okay. Sorry, but I still don't get it.
How easy do I have to make it?
You have to explain it like I'm 5. You should know this by now. 1 brain cell.
Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll start at the top, all right?
All right. Oh, this is going to be like a double long episode that's split. I'm sorry, guys. There's no other way around it.
The stuff I've got in here is neostigmine, which
Yep.
counteracts the muscle relaxant tubocurarine.
Right?
Following me?
Yes. Tubocurine is the poison in our bracelets.
Right. It's the second thing we get injected with if we're penalized.
Yes.
First is the silver rill,
Yep.
which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles.
Oh my God, I see.
I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
Haha. So you're saying this neostigmine keeps it from working?
Yes! Oh my god, how many times are you going to make me say it?
Listen, maybe I just like bothering you. So we can just inject ourselves with this if we get penalized.
Yeah!
Okay.
We don't have to die. We're gonna be okay.
Well, I mean, is there enough for everybody here?
We can only pull the trigger once, though.
That's what I was worried about. Okay. That means that we can only use it on one person.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's still good news. This means that one of us can break the rules once. Like, well, let's see.
Best way to use it would be for sneaking through the number 9 door.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
If somebody gets 9 points, they can open it, right?
Right?
With this stuff, somebody who doesn't have 9 points could still leave with them.
Sorry, I'm being visited again. Right, I get it.
Anyway, I'm gonna go tell Alice.
Okay. Oh, that's probably who she means because Alice only has 1 BP. What? Hey! Clover, wait! Clover! No, that's why she's going, because Alice is the most vulnerable. It was too late. Clover was already on the lift and gone. Dang, she moves fast. Well, now it's just me in here. Damn. I was, I think, understandably upset. With no stairs, my only choice was to wait for the lift to come back down. As soon as it was back, I jumped on and headed upstairs. Alright. Wow, we just got a load of information. Holy moly, girl, you're alright. What's up? Vi. Where did Clover go? Girl, do I have some shit to share with you? What's wrong? You alright? Vi? Can you hear me? Wait, hello? Uh-oh. Vi, you alright? She didn't say anything. Just stared at me with her mouth half open. Her eyes seemed slightly glazed and her body was unnaturally stiff. No! Is it happening to her? Vi? I grabbed a shoulder and shook her gently. Slowly, she raised her arm, fingers drooping limply from it. She gestured toward the exit that led away from the warehouse. That way? She went out that door? Vi's only answer was a slow, shallow nod. Well, we can't leave her like this, though, Sigma. Right, got it. Thanks. Wait, Sigma, how could you leave her like this? I headed for the exit and then paused. What if something's wrong with her? You look pretty tired. Get some rest, all right? Wait, no, Sigma, this isn't okay. She might have the virus or worse. Sigma! Still no response. There was something odd about her, but catching Clover seemed like more of a priority. What do you mean? I turned back around and jogged out the door towards the treatment center. No, Sigma, how could you? Oh, no. Seriously? Oh, Sigma, you idiot. How could you have left her like that? There's gotta be something terribly wrong with her. We've never seen her like that before. Oh dear, oh dear. No, that's not great. That's not great. Okay, we're back in here. Oh, Fi, oh jeez, if something happens to her, we're totally responsible. Huh? This is weird. Where is everybody? Uh-oh, oh, I don't like this, Sigma. I'd assumed that Alice would be in the treatment center, so Clover would have gone there to find her, but the room was empty. Oh no. Luna and Temioji were gone too. They'd left Quark, and the readout on his pod said that his vital signs were still normal. As far as I could tell, he was still asleep. Fine. Guess it's time to go look somewhere else. Wait, I made my way out of the treatment center. Oh no, I don't like this. Anyone here? Doesn't look like it. Where is everybody? Oh no. There's no one here either? Okay. Uh-oh, oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Back down here? No one in the lounge? Can't believe we left Fi like this. Oh my, I am so disappointed, Sigma. No one here either? This is insane. Where could they have all gone? Oh god, look in the worst place, the last worst place possible. Nobody here? Surprising. What the hell? What is going on here? I can't find anybody. Every single room is empty. Wait. There's still one place I haven't checked. Did we go to the infirmary? Oh, of course. What's going on? And how could we have left Vi? She was the only person we saw. Sigma. How could you have done it? Okay, what's going on? Something bad, no doubt. Oh, jeez. Is everybody in here? Whoa. What's happening? I ran into the room and stopped short. I might as well have run into a brick wall. My chest tightened so much that I could barely breathe. No. What happened? I felt my whole body convulse, whether from terror or nausea I couldn't tell. My legs went limp and I crumpled to the floor. Huh? Something sticky pressed against the palm of my hand, and I looked down to see blood. A vast, warm pool of fresh blood stretching out across the room, lapping at my legs and hands. Ew! Why? This can't be real. How could... Huh? What's going on? Wait a minute! Wait, how could Vi have gotten here? With the way she was. Everybody else, maybe. But how could have Vi gotten here? I guess when I was looking around somewhere else, but how could she have made it? What the... Everybody? Except Kay. And the kid, right? This is everybody except Kay. And Cork. No! In the middle of the lake of blood, like an island of flesh, were bodies. They were a bloody tangle of lifeless limbs and dead eyes, with too much blood and chaos for me to tell who was who. Had they sliced themselves open or stabbed one another? I couldn't tell. All the blood. Too much blood. Whatever they'd done, it was clear what tool they'd used to do it. A scalpel lay in the blood next to them, its handle and blade streaked with gore. This was how they had died? This tiny blade? Wait, where's Kay? Oh God. This is it? It's all over. This is how it ends? That's right. I have to end it. This nightmare will finally be over. Oh no. Was it Kay or did they all do it to themselves? Time to wake up, because Sigma's ready to do it right now. What? Sigma, no! No, don't we have to figure out what happened? My fingers scraped across the floor as I picked up the scalpel. I lifted it slowly, carefully, to my neck, as if someone were guiding my hand with theirs. No, Sigma! Are we all sick now? Did we all succumb to the virus and kill ourselves? Or did Kay do this? And drew it across my throat. Oh, what? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay. Was that an actual ending? Holy shit, what just happened? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. We didn't get a game over. We didn't get it to be continued. What's gonna happen? It's Clover's ending? I guess I'm not surprised that Clover's ending was completely bloody, knowing what we know about her. That was her ending? That was her ending. What? Sure enough. Okay, so if you're seeing this, this was split up into 2 episodes. I'm sorry about that. It's just going over an hour for episodes. It's just impossible for me. So, okay. So in the next one, you know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take the other route, which would be betray, which I'm assuming if this is a real ending, the other one probably won't be. But we still need to see it all the same. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Again, Clover's ending. Just complete, absolute bloody chaos. I mean, at least she's sticking to her way. What does that mean, though? Where was Kay? We knew where Cork was. Kay was the only one that we couldn't see. Everyone else was gone. Oh my God, the despair was too much. Either that, or we had actually succumbed to the virus too. What an ending, guys. Thank you so much for watching these. I hope that you're enjoying these as much as I am. I'll see you soon in the next episode, but wow. Wow. Yo, this game is delivering. Goodness me. And we've got so much more to go. The fact that we only have Dio and Clover, we're just going to hustle and get them. We're going to get through it together. I'll see you guys soon in the next one. Toodaloo.